What's up, my people? On a new site here. Nice site. Got a couple ponds here, just draining one down right now so we can do some work. We have JJ disassembling the fence. Basically, we're taking this structure, everything you see in this area and as you just saw in the drone footage, and using it as clean fill and putting a lawn back in here. We're going to recede the water back a little bit to give them a little more shoreline to get this slope, because otherwise if we go to the water now, this is going to be too steep to even manage. So all this will come down, all these retaining wall blocks, a lot of good clean fill here will be mixed in with the dirt. Then I'll have 10 trucks of fill come in. That's the allowance I gave for the project. If we need more fill, we'll go from there. If they want the shoreline out a little further or less steep, so the less pitch we're gonna have on this, the further we got to go out. But basically we want to go from that electrical box over there, which you probably can't see, is right here. We're gonna come in this water's edge and then just continue the pond around here. All right, just got to move these pallets. They're gonna save these pavers. Gonna put them over by the house. Got, I don't know, half a dozen of pallets to move, then we can start our demo. Last pallet. All right, a lot of bees. Got a case of bee spray. Just move those pallets as you saw. We're gonna get in the hoe now and just work our way from here on over. Got to give a shout out to Mrs. Dirt Boss. Got us the new GoPro 8 as a gift. That was exciting yesterday. Still got the 7 we'll be using. Give us a couple different angles. Saves time on getting in and out of machines, moving things. So that's where we're at. We're gonna get it done. Let's do it. The pond dropped about a foot so far. Really ain't, it's not receding as much as I want it to go this way. It's coming down, but it's gonna have to come down quite a bit to get it to go that way. But we'll take all the clean fill and put it in the water's edge, so that's the most stable ground when we go to fill. Bees everywhere, my lordy, and I'm allergic. All right, and first things first, let's take these trees down. Bees. All right, I'm back. Had to shut that window. Tons of bees coming out. And like I said, I'm allergic, so we don't want to be nowhere near that. Structure right there, that's a concrete wall I'll have to deal with in a minute. Just gonna get it knocked down and mixed in with all the dirt so that when we doze it and shape it, we're not just dozing concrete. Just gonna break it up for now, and then I can push it where it needs to be. Because these blocks obviously aren't gonna break. Some of them will, but they're pretty strong. As long as I get this down and get something established where I can make track with the machine and then move the dirt where it's got to be. We know there's electrical in the ground. Already had electricians come and disconnect. So we're gonna put all that aside for now. All right, I'm back. Oh man, that's a nice chunk of concrete right there. Let's break this railing off. Quite a bit of metal still gotta come out. Chunk of metal. See, that's an old concrete form. Dang, you fell off there. We got some serious concrete with rebar right here. Gotta get this chunk down because grade, as you can see, is gonna start to come. This piece might be in the way. We gotta get, you got number 5s here, rebar. That's pretty solid for that machine not to pick that out. So it must have a substantial amount of bars in it. But we'll flip that over and throw it in here. Got some concrete ledger stairs there. Don't know what it is. Stuff's breaking up though. Well, obviously this stuff is tin foil compared to the machine. But once we fill this, and like I said, all this will be all covered in dirt, then this hole has to get down and then this has to fold in. Pump is out of gas, gotta go. lord. He's got chains, binders. What the heck holding this wall in? And then he must have pinned him into the bank. It held. It was tough to get out, but chains and binders? Never seen that before. That is a nutty. Look at this guy. He's got chains and binders wrapped around rebar. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, well, that tells the story why this thing failed. He filled the cores with concrete and then had all that weight of concrete in the cores, and then these pavers are sitting on concrete, and the thing just, its own weight killed it. But you don't fill these blocks with concrete. These blocks gotta breathe, and they gotta let water and stuff evaporate out the front and weep out the front. Fill them with concrete, you're in trouble. Just hand picking the debris as we can. Obviously the rebar that's in the concrete we're not taking out, but if it's loose, it's out. night, just after lunch. With all that concrete, man, we got a lot of debris now, more than I expected when I looked at the job, for sure. I didn't expect no rebar. Just taking this and blowing the wall apart, because this wall is built same as the other ones with the chain binders and everything else. Oh, broke my rock. I'm rocking up on concrete. There's really no balance here with the machine, so that's fighting me too. Wish that wall would just tip over and I use it as fill, but doesn't look like she wants to go over. I have all the, thought I dug it down. I'll dig down a little more. This one actually has a corner on it, and I really hate to think it goes all the way over to that little pine tree, which I think it does. But it is what it is. The contractor lived here. He used all his leftover materials. These people just bought the house a couple months ago. So we'll get this cleaned out. Check back once we get this thing out. Alright, reposition myself. Get these blocks out. They look like they were cemented in. Oh yeah, they got concrete on them. Dig this corner down. Like I said, I'm on uneven ground and sitting on concrete, and it's just a nightmare, you know? Can't really level the tracks out in this situation. Don't have enough material and time. Just gonna take it easy, not get pulled into the hole. Try to pull this in. Come on, man. She wants to go. I've tried everything for a half hour getting this wall out, dug it all the way down, so much rebar in it. Finally got a rock, and I'm gonna play a little baseball. Just keep hitting it like this till she breaks. A little dodgeball, baseball, whatever you want to call it. She'll break down over time. Ah, yeah. I only need to get it below grade. I ain't gonna take the whole thing out, that's for sure. Too much rebar. Yeah. Finally getting somewhere. Take this big piece. Whoa! Going down in. Rebar pulling me in the hole. Wow. I'm just balancing on an edge that I already dug out. Oh, come on. Getting annoying. Get back with you in a minute. Give her one last hit. Come on, strike out. Whoa. I don't know what I would call this game. It's like bowling, dodgeball. Yeah. She's a going now. She's a going now. side wasn't this hard. This had all the waterfall tied into it, set of stairs. Bad throw, bad throw. There she goes. Now she's below grade and workable. Now she's workable. Just pulverize that top. Ugh. I don't know if you guys can see me rocking. I'm rocking like a rookie up here. Alright, here on the last stretch here of the waterfall. I think hopefully this is the easiest, but you know how that goes. Just gonna mix some of this dirt in here for now. Give me some more stability. Got some concrete, got some boulders. The boulders will reuse around the edge. This stuff we'll take out. I think this was like a waterfall at one time. We'll use this as good backfill in the pond. This whole corner's got to get filled up. That's where I'm going to take this. Pump down a couple feet. Flip that around, get that down in there. Stabilize that, like so. With our water's edge will wrap right around to there. All right. We're getting it. We're getting that shape that was on that green. That rock probably has to be moved, or it could stay, and I could just come to that. Then, like I said, I'll place these after, but we got a track pack. Long ways away from that. Just got the thing demoed out. Bent my thumb. The pin come out of my thumb and bent that. Now I'm going to try to fix that. That thumb's too small. I had it reworked and rewelded, and what a nightmare that's been. It's clanky. It's noisy. Whatever. Frustrated. I bent the ears on that. I don't even know how I'm going to get that pin in. But we got a minefield here. Big debris field. It will shape up once we get going with the dozer. Get the rebar out of here that's sticking up, because that will be another problem. Third tank of fuel on the pump. And it's dropped. All right, like I said, I wish it wasn't even near the edge right now to mix that. Makes it mushy, but at least I got all this concrete to put in there. I'm gonna take this tree down, take the rest of this debris, throw it in this low spot, and then we'll have dump trucks of fill come in, track and pack. Unbelievable, we got that back in. I had to beat my brains out, wedge it against some concrete. Working my way back this way, getting the bigger chunks of concrete, put them down by water's edge to stabilize that bank, because it's going to want to be mushy. We go to track this in. sorry that last GoPro cut me off, but I'm just gonna take the hoe and fill all the voids right now. The highs and the lows with the concrete on the edge. We're ready for trucks, 10 trucks of soil to come in. Scheduled for Wednesday. Today is Monday, so hopefully I can push them up a day. I can take it tomorrow. Dozer doesn't like to hit those big chunks of concrete, and then it wants to roll them out, so I'm just trying to skim it because we're going to be going over the top of this. So we really couldn't grade. We were just skimming and pushing the big stuff off the edge and packing this all in. It's going to work out. Hopefully the water goes down a little more. We're on our 4th tank of fuel because I don't want to mix the dirt with the soil. It will get really mushy on there, and I don't know how much further we're going to go into that. Maybe another 5 feet. We'll see. All right, guys, let's see what we got after day 1 here. Everything's ripped out, demoed, shaped up, ready for the fill. Slope's getting there. Still steep, but like I said, we'll taper that out. I just tracked down in with the dozer and packed it, just testing the water, because if this decides to slide, you know what happens. You go in, take a bath real fast, because you could go reverse all you want. So this go out like a barge. Been there before. That's how I know. All right, day 1, still pumping water down. Want to get that edge down further. The further away I get that water, the stiffer that bank will be. Ideally, just want to make this come around naturally to connect to there like we did. We filled in about 5-6 feet. We got a little bit more to fill in. We'll get over the top of all those blocks with clean fill. There's a huge void here, and then topsoil, hydro seed, and erosion mats. Throw erosion mats right on there. Get the bird in the sky, give you a bird's eye view. All right, my people, we'll call this phase 1. I'll get this thing uploaded for you. We'll do it in 2 or 3 phases, this project. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.